Oh man, we just got here at the Philly Card Show. We're ready to roll. First day, Friday. It's gonna happen right now. We've got to set up, we've got to get a lot of things done, booths set up, all kinds of things ready to go. We're taking authentication, we're buying stuff today. We've already made one trip, one stop before we got here. So it's gonna be a great time. A lot of really good signers. AI is gonna be here signing. It's gonna be a really good show, so we're excited.
77 Topps Football. Check out the vintage baseball card exchange authentication logo. This is before we were big time. This is even an old one, but anyway, that's cool. I'll show you one more we got. 1985 Topps Stella. You see the clear wrap. There is no baseball card exchange logo here. However, it is the gold label baseball card exchange authentication. This is where we did the business cards, and we have done podcasts on this. So check this out, and we tell you about sort of the evolution of the authentication process. Anyway, again, bought this from a customer that bought it from us. Customer brought us some packs, just making sure that they look good, looking for nice roller marks, clean corner edges, which these do have. So, yeah, we're trying to make a deal for us. A lot of you guys have asked, what do we do at shows? Well, it's not as glamorous as you might think. We spent the last couple hours setting up, bringing the truck, having to let starting from scratch, unboxing everything, getting everything out of the cases. Anyway, it's fun, it's good, but it's a lot of work that goes into it. So today, our day starts about 8:30 in the morning, and show ends at 8 at night. So it's going to be at least a 12-hour day for a lot of us. But that's part of the fun of being at the Philly Card Show and doing what we do. Really cool pickup here at the Philly Show. It's day one, 1975, regular box, full size, not the mini. Don't see many of these at a show. Pick this up before the show starts, and also a 76 Topps Football wax box. Same thing, we've already wrapped these. A customer bought it from us years ago. Customer sold it back to us. So two really cool pickups already at the Philly Show. Try, but we probably You're fine.
There wasn't a lot of people here, but it just seems like a lot of people gravitated towards our booth. Lots of authentication, just lots of good conversation, a buzz about our BBCE auction closing Sunday night, lots of questions about that, people saying that they're going to bid. So yeah, it was a great time. Looking forward to tomorrow. This is the long day, it's the hard day. We've been going about 13, 14 hours right now, so pretty tired, going to get a bite to eat, crash, and then be back at it early in the morning tomorrow about 7 a.m. See you guys then. start of day 2. Just let the crowd in. You know, in comparison to other Philly shows, this is probably, the attendance is down a little bit. Usually there's a line waiting to get in, but it's pretty laid back this morning so far. But it just started. So we're looking for more authentication. We're looking to buy some unopened. We're looking to buy some vintage cards. Hopefully we will find something good. Show's 9 to 5, so only 8 hours today, which isn't too bad. So we'll see what happens. So that was cool. Mickey Morandini just came by the booth. Former Philly, which is the reason why he's here. I think he's doing autograph signing, but also former Cub. I'm a Cub fan. So yeah, he was a good Cub. And so he was here, and the way that I recognized him is he had a Valpo University sweatshirt on. So I mentioned the Valpo University sweatshirt, noticed, hey, that's Mickey Morandini. Anyway, pretty cool. There'll be a lot more athletes walking around today. They kind of tend to stop by some of the booths. Actually, he's still right across the way from us right now. Anyway, more to come. There you go. All right, man. Thank you. Yeah, you too. So we'll just look up a couple on eBay, see what they're going for. It's tough to grade these older cards.
Yeah.
Yeah. So they typically sell for that. So. Yeah, you got to be very selective now. What cards
exactly.
you know.
That's why I'm looking at stuff on. This is nothing. Forget it. Yeah.
Right. Exactly. I just tell people just be very careful because.
It's like, is it worth getting? Well, it's like one I'm getting authenticated now. The signature is the new rookie.
Right.
Tops. You know.
So another like $200 on this stuff.
Okay.
So that'd be like $1,300 for you.
Okay.
Alrighty.
Yep.
Appreciate it. What's your name again?
I'm Dan.
Dan. That's right, Dan. All right, so we bought a couple deals already. The first deal was 11 1983 Donruss factory sets. We always like buying factory sets. They were actually on a table here. So I went to the restroom and noticed them on a table and inquired about them. And we were able to work a deal. A little negotiating was involved. And then another gentleman came up to the table just a minute ago. We've done deals before in the past and sold us a couple 84 Fleer update sets, some other hockey factory sets, and some singles. Singles weren't great, but stuff that our clients and customers will definitely use. So yeah, pretty good start to the day. Bought a couple decent deals. Looking to see if we can buy some more.
Sure.
So what's it like nowadays? Is trade and cash trade's worth more? Like, let's just say now.
Honestly, no, not to me. I'll just whatever I would sell it for.
Okay.
But yeah, I mean, I'll trade you cash.
Trade you cash.
You know?
Okay. Interesting.
So kind of slow right now, so we're gonna take a walk. We'll go in this booth. This is Steve Rosenblum's booth. He's got some stuff I like in the autograph realm. That's actually a pretty good deal if it wasn't signed on the back. So Ted Williams, the 1970 Topps card, signed on the back, $275. Really nice signature though. Pretty cool. You have that box handy or no? No.
Yeah, it's under here, but
No worries. We'll do it later.
just give me a minute.
Okay.
Next time, or
Yeah, next time's fine. This is pretty cool. It's like a 1932 Yankees spring training roster. Lots of booth. Just not a lot of action today. So day 2 is coming to an end. It was a little less traffic than what we expected. Maybe the time of year, the Christmas season is not allowing everyone to come out. Maybe they're doing family things or Christmas shopping. Anyway, it was still productive. We bought several $1,000s worth of items, some unopened, some signed cards here at the end. So it was a good day for us. Looking forward to tomorrow, closing this show out strong. See you then.
We started our favorite breakfast spot.
All right, last day of the Philly show, Sunday, 9 to 3 today. A lot of traffic yesterday through the booth. Not as many deals, and I think it's sort of a Christmas deal, but last day here, 9 to 3, short show, but then we're headed just about an hour and a half west of here to pick up a big case deal, a lot of unopened. So we're gonna try our best to be out of here at 3 p.m. That means all packed up, ready to go, hit the road, and be at our next destination at 4:30. So this is gonna be a long day. We probably won't get in until, say 2:33 in the morning. So hopefully everything's efficient, goes smoothly, the deal goes good. But it's the last day. Let's end the Philly show with a bang. A couple things. I would probably say Philly's my favorite show because there's a good combination of old and new. So you see the vintage dealers and you also see the newer car dealers. And then Philly's a pretty cool town. We don't stay in Philadelphia, we stay in Valley Forge. So there's a lot of restaurants and it's easy to kind of do what we need to do. Hotels are close to restaurants and then the hotel's close to the convention center. So I like Philly, it's really cool.
Philly's a blast. The people are passionate, so you get to have a lot of good conversations, hear about people's favorite players and whatnot. So I enjoy the camaraderie and just meeting all of the different people that come by and stop at the booth.
What's your favorite player on any Philadelphia team?
So any Philadelphia professional team, that one's pretty easy for me. It would be Mike Schmidt, third baseman for the Phillies growing up. I mean, that was my guy. So 548 home runs, 3-time MVP, 8-time home run champ. He's the best. I think he's the best by far, third baseman. Plus those Phillies uniforms in the 80s were sick. So yeah, that would be my top guy. Mike Schmidt, the legend. Michael Jack Schmidt.
Favorite player right now, Philadelphia 76ers point guard, Tyrese Maxey from Garland, Texas. I live in Dallas now currently, so watched Reese play quite a bit in high school, so love watching him ball out for Philadelphia now.
Okay, how long have you been the Phillies?
Probably about 4 years, maybe a little over 4 years. I think we started during COVID, so it would have been early in the year 2020 or later in the year 2020. Since that time, there's we've got our own following here, so it's built up quite a bit, and it's good to see all of our customers that live here in the Philly area or drive in for this show. Angel's been doing this with me probably for the last
2.5, 3 years.
2.5, 3 years. So, you know, a lot of guys that come by the booth and see him think that he knows a ton about cards, but this is not his day job. He has another job, and so he's not really even in the industry, but gives me a big hand. Maybe. Maybe. The moral of this story is make sure you're filled up with gas when you're on the turnpike. Because if you miss an exit with gas, it may be your only exit. So yeah, almost.
Okay, what's your favorite story?
From this particular show, I mean, every show you have stories. Like, we laugh about them all the time. Every time there's a customer that gives us something to talk about, or somebody on the outside, just, you know, while you're traveling, that gives you something funny to talk about or interesting to talk about. Probably my interesting thing today was I was called Matt twice yesterday. My name's Phil, so I was called Matt by 2 different people, the waitress and then someone in the mall. We went to the mall after the show. So that was kind of weird and funny. Matt, I mean, out of nowhere. And then I would say at the show, I found I found a really cool index card, signed index card that was cheap, way cheaper than what it should have been. And so that's always fun, seeing those things out in the wild, and there's no haggling going on when you find something like that. You just purchase it at the table and move on. So that was fun.
I think being December, Christmas season, seeing all the people in their Santa hats, their Santa jerseys, their festivities, and all the Christmas gear, I think it's really fun. So enjoying the holiday season this season for sure.
Yeah.
Merry Christmas.
All right, we just ended the show about an hour ago. Been on the road. Man, it was super efficient packing up. We were on the road at about 3 o'clock, which the show ends at 3. So great job by the team there getting that done. We're now on the road, heading back to Northwest Indiana. But while we're on the road, or on our way, we're going to make a stop and buy a really nice wax deal. A bunch of unopened, almost a 6-figure deal. And we should be there in the next 30 or 40 minutes or so. So this deal kind of popped up a few days ago. Gave an offer, a little negotiation, and we worked it out. So excited to get this. You know, the goal is now to get there, pack it up real quick, and then get back on the road. Hopefully be in our own beds tonight around 1:30, 2 o'clock. A lot of you guys have asked, do you drive straight through? And the answer is yes. You know, I just love sleeping in my own bed. So usually amped up a little bit and tired at the same time leaving a show, but want to make it to my bed. Of course, if I ever feel tired, I stop and get a room, but feel good.
So just picking up this deal.
Yeah.
And at least 10,000 pounds in the truck right now. The weather has turned iffy at best. It took a lot longer than we thought it would. It was a huge deal, big deal. Thankfully, there was some people to help us load it, but we did all the packing with such. So it was a deal. And as you can see with the lights in front of us, there's some issues going on the road. We are in inclement weather, but this is what we do at BBCE. We weather the dangerous storms, dangerous hazards to bring you the best baseball cards in the product, in the planet. Oh, and basketball and football. So we're just gonna keep trucking along.